Jurassic Park update. A new band of evil raiders are stalking the dinosaurs.
They'll all be mine!
Skinner knocks Firebeak out of the air.
Whoa!
But Dr. Snare is attacked by Demon, who almost takes a bite out of him. But the heroic dino trackers have a different mission. Capture the dinosaurs and take them back to the park.
Get some braces on those teeth! Yeah! The demon's escaping! Harrison, look out!
Each sold separately, the incredible dinosaur adventure lives on Jurassic Park.
It's time once again for another unboxing. I believe this is a Lost World figure I ordered, so it's pretty appropriate. I got the other Lost World and JP stuff on the back across various times in JP Toys history. And if this is what I think it is, I apologize in advance that it's not going to have the original packaging, but there's probably a good reason why, as we'll see. So let me just get the old trusty, and yeah, let me just prop this up over here for a sec. Give you all something to look at that isn't black screen for a bit. Well, I just don't. Well, guess you got it anyway. That isn't. So I can get this tape off without slicing my hand open. This is I didn't know they started using white cheddar Cheetos for packing material. Oh, I didn't really eat one. I don't realize it. Plastic or plastic bubble wrap. Looks like they didn't include a figure or anything, but the listing didn't say it would come with one. Indy, and the Raptor, here we go. So in 1994, Kenner, who made Jurassic Park toys at the time, they made this, let's just put this up over here because it's as an example. This is the 1997 Lost World Strike Cycle. Most viewers will probably be more familiar with the motorcycle scene in Jurassic World, where Owen Grady was on his in the Raptor pack. But it actually motorcycle-based have a long history in the Jurassic franchise, going all the way back to the Lost World novel in 1995. And part of the inspiration was with this beauty. This is the 1994 Kenner Strike Cycle. Sorry. It was released as part of Jurassic Park Series 2. And it didn't come with the original box because, unfortunately, Series 2 is a kind of rare and it's expensive to find, especially vehicles or dinosaurs still in their packaging. Human figures. Pretty much everything is, yeah. So, but it is complete. It does come with everything that it originally came with, and it didn't originally come with a figure. It was always sold separately, even back then. Now, the thing about Series 2 is that it actually introduced an original storyline for the Jurassic series, supposedly based on a never-produced animated series that was going to be made by Amblimation, the studio Amblin, Spielberg's production company at the time. For animated feature films, they were going to spin off into television, and one of their first projects was a Jurassic Park spin-off, which was also borrowed elements from the movie as well as the Kenner toy line. When that didn't take off, Kenner recycled the original, what would have been the original plotline from the TV show for the Series 2 toy line. And in that one, it basically introduced some new dino trackers, as they were called: Harpoon Harrison, Josh Jackson, T-Rex Turner. Actually, that's not Josh Jackson back there, but it is his Lost World repaint. And I had a T-Rex Turner around here somewhere, but I couldn't look for the set dressing. And the Evil Raiders. There were only two Evil Raiders, Skinner and Dr. Snare. There was going to be a third member named Scrap Davis, but his figure was never released or made, as far as most people can tell. And yeah, this is basically one of the Raiders' motorcycle. They had this vehicle, they had the Jungle Runner, and the trackers had what was called the Capture Cruiser. And it was basically a whole bunch of original and new characters. Yeah, they were basically created for Kenner's own storyline for a toy line, because that's just how it went back then. A lot of characters from the Alien toy line that they made a few years earlier were from a never-produced Alien Invaders, Ridley Scott's and / Fox's Aliens, by the way, just to be clear. That was never produced. It was going to be like G.I. Joe meets Alien, but it was never made. But a lot of the ideas and concepts for that show were made into this the Aliens toy line that Kenner produced, which I don't have any figures. There's not any original figures anyway. But so the Strike Cycle is probably the first motorcycle for the Jurassic toy lines. It was followed up by this Strike Cycle. I have the snare. It's just not. There's supposed to be a snare here, and it has this little feature where it can break in half as if it's damaged. Also, believe it or not, this motorcycle guy is supposed to be Carter, that Spanish guy who got deer killed because he was too busy listening to. But since he's already got like a motorcycle helmet and everything on, I thought I'd supplement him to be the rider for now. Rex, if you could just okay. So I just got from here, and yeah, the hands for his handlebar were sculpted differently. They were designed specifically to grab like these, but because this was designed first, it was, okay. So actually, probably shouldn't. Let's go. Let me just grab the Dieter figure over here. So the hands, but because the hands on Kenner figures were like this with no wrist articulation, that's why they designed the motorcycle handlebars like this, so that they'd still be able to hold them without looking, So it was pretty much done that way. So actually, it kind of matches the color scheme. It was done that way so they wouldn't have to, make any new figures. You could pretty much use whatever you had on the. So it comes with a sidecar, but unlike a pass, but it can't. Actually, could it maybe? That kind of works. Instead of a passenger, the sidecar for it's a little hard to. It's got to get the stick in there, but it is pretty old. This little capture grappling hook, and let's just see if it still works. Well, it does. I actually felt that. And the neat thing is you can actually just sort of pull it back like this with the action to reel it in. I don't think it would actually hook around any of the dinosaur heads, but maybe. Let me try. Aim. Oh, nope. Bust. Misfire. Load again. Let's go right for us. Don't screw it up now. Don't wait for me. Yes, I know, Jaws, but. Shoot! Oh, miss. Well, that's pretty much everything I have to say about this. I've got, maybe a couple more vehicles. Not much to say when it comes to vehicles, but I hope you all enjoyed this. And I'll be back with 2 more once they arrive, and hopefully more after that. I never owned this cycle because I didn't even know it existed until years later. But I definitely had the Strike Cycle and 2 of the ones that I've got planned to talk about later. Thank you, and enjoy your day.
The Lost World Jurassic Park.
We were stalking the Cyclops raptor in our hunter Humvee with capture claw. We herded the raptor into position, trapped him, tranked him, and carted him away.
Something has survived. Look for the mark of Jurassic Park figures and vehicles each sold separately.
We were hunting dinosaurs, but we became the prey.
The Lost World Jurassic Park.
We were pursuing a parasaur when the dino cycle suffered dino damage, and we were surrounded by screaming raptors. The raptors were all over us. We activated our glide packs to escape, but a pteranodon canceled our flight.
Something has survived. Will you? The Lost World Jurassic Park. Look for the mark of Jurassic Park figures and vehicles each sold separately.